Well, good evening, everybody. Long time no chat. Mikey Kung Pao here. Thought we'd chat just for a very short one tonight about, of course, the topic, Einstabby, succubus from hell, the sociopathic, borderline personality disordered, unmedicated, psychopathic, 29 stabbing, throat-slitting, gunshot to head murderer, and in jealous rage, who did a poor job of pre-planning. Don't you think it was smart of her to... By the way, I have some Einstabby glasses here because she has put out today a message. She is going to auction off her glasses from court appearance, and the opening bid $500. Don't know what she's hoping to get from those glasses. Probably give her $2 or $3 for them as a prop, but you know, I have some very similar ones right here as to the one she's auctioning off. In fact, they're so similar that they have a very same prescription as she does. See the prescription right there, as just like Einstabby's, you know. So we'll put those on in honor of her auction. She says she's going to give the proceeds to a local charitable organization, which she is not naming. And of course, we all know what the name of that organization is going to be. We don't know the actual title, but we know it will be something to get the money to her or her defense team, or, you know, to send off to one of her crazy internet trolls. So I hope that she gets, you know, nothing for those glasses, but we'll see. Meanwhile, because she decided after all not to be her own attorney, here's the press release from the AP here from a couple days ago. It says, Jodi Arias no longer want to serve as her own attorney in the upcoming second penalty phase. Wise decision on her part, I would say, wouldn't you? The 3-page document by her court-appointed attorney notes that Arias is relinquishing her right to serve as her own lawyer, effective immediately. This woman changes her mind all the time, doesn't she? Bouncing around. Judge Sherry Stevens previously granted her motion. You know, I was thinking, what if we had a tougher judge? Don't you think that would be kind of cool for the penalty phase? What do you think a tougher judge would do with all of Jodi's motions and things?
On your best day, you're not as smart as I am on my worst day.
A tougher judge might have something else to say to Jodi and her attorneys.
Perhaps if you stayed in school a little longer and stayed out of the bedroom, you'd understand better.
A tougher judge might sum up Jodi Arias and her defense team and her whole defense in this way.
Listen to me carefully. You're an idiot! Okay, anything else? Anybody want to tell me anything?
Kirk Nurmi once again put in a request to be done with Jodi forever as her attorney, but Judge Stevens denied that request yet again, so still stuck with the Nurmi. She previously told Jodi she could change her mind and represent herself, but now those attorneys are taking over again, Nurmi and Wilmot. And who's their special envoy? What do you call it? Their researcher or whatever, the one who's trying to steal documents and got banned from the courtroom. Anyway, we'll feature her in an upcoming video, probably. Retrial, I just want you all to know, retrial set for September 29. So I get a report on that when it occurs, of course, coming right up. Arias attorneys did not answer phone messages, and a prosecutor declined comment also. I bet Jodi got scared, had the scared crap out of her when she had to face one and a couple of motions and realize she doesn't know anything about anything about the law, even though she thinks she's an expert on everything. Always thinks she's the smartest person in the room. Anyway, let's see, what else here? Oh, I like this. Prosecutors argued the killing was premeditated carried out in a jealous rage. Yeah, see, they didn't juice this up too much with nonsense. In fact, somewhere in here, I was trying to find it earlier. I love this quote. Here we are. The 34-year-old former waitress, oh, not aspiring artist, not musician, not activist for abused women. The 34-year-old former waitress. I love how they characterize her. Gonna drive her crazy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm making a really short one tonight so I don't be gone too long like before. But I do have one word of advice for Juan. So Juan, I have just one piece of advice for you, as if you needed any. You're a brilliant attorney. You're going to destroy that defense team and destroy that defense. But I just want to say this one word of advice anyway, because it's all going to come down to voix droit, you know. And am I pronouncing that right? You know, I pronounce everything else really good, but not sure about that one. It's been a long time since I have French in high school. Okay, so, but I figure if there's a French phrase like spelled similar, like ménage à trois, then voix droit got to be about right. Yeah, the R-O-I-A, R-O-I-S. So, not that I have any experience with that other phrase, you know, but I'm not going to tell you one with it. Anyway, so one word of advice. Don't put any dirty old men on the jury. None of those ones in their 50s and early 60s who think they got something going with Jodi, right? Making, you know, some kind of weird bond with her. Like that stupid jury foreman and her phony witnesses that she had on and all. I think she were doing favors for them, by the way. So, and one, importantly also, don't put anyone on the jury that look like this guy. And most particularly, Juan, don't put anyone on the jury that look like this guy. And Juan, last but not least, please, please don't put anyone on the jury that look like this guy. So, you see, once we exclude that type, then we'll be okay. Just put normal, sane people on the jury. You know, gotta be either somebody young, who's not like a troll, or it gotta be women with common sense, or guys that don't have some delusion, fantasy, weird thing in their brain, thinking they're linking up with a sociopath, okay? Like those women who go after Jeffrey Dahmer. Isn't that weird, you know? But where did that come from? This is people trying to get an identity at the pathetic little lives, all right? So, anyway, that's kind of all I had to say tonight. Like I told you, it's going to be a very short one. But we'll come back again when trials start and see what we can comment on that. I wish it was being televised or streamed, but you can't have everything. I hope we have someone good in there to report to us the details so we know what's going on in there. And I think Jodi Arias, if she acted her own attorney, she's going to open herself up to an eternity of ridicule by everyone who sees even 1 second of what she do in there. So she finally come to her senses if she have any. So until that trial begin, hopefully it won't be postponed again for the 8 trillionth time. If it really started on September 29th, then what I say to you is, between now and then, don't go with no sociopath, and till next time, take it easy.
We, the jury, duly impaneled and sworn, in the above entitled action, upon our oaths, do find the defendant as to count 1, first-degree murder, guilty.
That she wanted to kill him? Did she? That she wanted to kill him?